89 on up, homies, the show where you gon' get Cali history. It's told with respect and dignity. Spoken by Jihad so vividly. He's taking over the industry, giving y'all some download imagery. Damn you, if you ain't hitting them likes, come on, subscribe. Check out the channel and I bet it will make you decide to tune in every chance you get. It's lit, and some of y'all can learn a bit from this gangster shit.
YouTube, what it do, loved ones? You know the motto, if you can, after the story, go over there, hit us with a like, which is a thumbs up, and that'll let us know we kicking our stuff. I want to thank the homeboy G League Deuce for the intro from the legendary Mental Historical Hip Hop album, Banging on Wax. You can reach him on Instagram at Solid from Day One. Yeah, what it do, loved ones? I had a viewer tap in and ask me, did I know a U-turn from 6-0, or have I heard of a U-turn from 6-0, you know, out of my banging career, homie? And I could say, yeah, I heard of a dude named U-turn out of the 6-0s, homie. And I first got familiar with this dude name in my turf probably like early 90s or something, homie. You know, I was hearing this name come up amongst certain homies that had did YA time, like my homeboy G1 Punch, a few more other homies of that age bracket. They didn't toss dude name up. You know, I guess they did time with him, and plus his name came up as, you know, possibly, you know, coming through doing this thing at the time of us doing our thing in our youthful mindset of this banging. So this cat U-turn had a buzzing name in the early 90s as running around being with the business. And I always heard his name and thought that was like a G'd up name, like, damn, that nigga U-turn, you know? And I'm hearing about him in the street, kind of like, you know, moving around, being with the business. So you could just imagine with a name like U-turn, you thinking this nigga U-turn, you know, getting cracking, U-turning, coming back, getting cracking. You know, this is what we thinking in our illmatic minds, dudes that's never ran across each other, but we hear some of our names and paint a picture in our own heads of a dude name or character or style. So I had painted a picture of this dude U-turn coming through, getting cracking, and U-turning through, coming back, getting cracking again, and going about his way. So I always wanted to run across this dude, see how he looked, what type of character he was. And then on top of that, I heard this dude had multiple hoods whacked out on him, homie. You know, including Inglewood neighborhood, Piru, homie. You know, Brims, different blood hoods. He had us all whacked out, and some other rip hoods that 60s didn't get along with in our, you know, youthful mindsets. So I was like, homie, I want to run across this dude, not particularly. Sometimes we be wanting to run across one another, not particularly to get cracking or store it up. I mean, if it happened, it happened. But sometimes we just want to see the characters of one another, you know, especially if some of our homies and hoods been pumping some of our names up through, you know, in different hoods about different dudes. Some of us top dudes will want to meet some of these top dudes. So I remember I land myself in the Los Angeles Men Central County Jail, homie. And I'm fighting a case at that time. I think a Cannon case. I'm fighting a Cannon case. And I hear U-turn from 6-0 is in the county jail as well. So I'm like, oh shit, man, this nigga U-turn. I tell the homie, what? The nigga U-turn. Like, man, I heard this nigga got the turf whacked out and all that shit. The homie, another Damu homie, He like, blood, you ever seen him before? I'm like, nah, I ain't never seen a nigga before. But I'm trying, you know, I would like to run into this dude and see what type of dude this dude is, homie. So anyway, in my Mr. transitioning through the county jail, I wind up going to Wayside, homie. And what do you know? I lands in the dorm up at Wayside, Supermax, I think. I lands in the door with U-turn, homie. But I don't see him firsthand of me getting up in the dorm in Wayside, homie. You know what I'm saying? I run across some homies up in there. I think the homie Dangerous from Luther Park, Pyru, the homie Bruce Wayne from Compton Pyru. It's a few homies kind of like running through there. We probably about 5 thick or something. So we running around, you know, I get up in there, holler at a couple homies, you know, set up shopping, you know, get to, you know, moving around after a day or so. So in the midst of me moving around and stumble up on you know, brothers got a table playing cards or dominoes or something, homie. And so I stumble up on the table where they playing cards and dominoes and stuff. I take that back, homie. Let me bag up. So I think I do. When I get up in the dorm, everybody, you know, move around, hit me up and all that. I do get a whiff of U-turn right offhand, homie, and let him know, you know, I'm G-Half, homie, neighborhood Pyru, and he told me U-turn, you know, 60 Crip and stuff. So I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, all right. So I finally catch him at everybody at a table playing cards or dominoes, homie. So I'm just being nosy, push up there, you know what I'm saying? And I get a whiff of his arms and everything, homie. And I finally get a chance to see the turf whacked out on this nigga, homie. And you know, some dudes will be wanting to get off and you know, kick it up. And I took it as a badge of honor, like, you know, them niggas know and recognize the turf out here getting cracking, you know, trying to pledge our allegiance and getting cracking and stamping our position in this Don Moot thing out here. That's how I took it. So I remember we at the table and everything. I'm standing around and I tell U-turn, I'm like, wow. He like, he look at me like, what you mean, wow? And I'm like, damn, homie, you got the turf whacked out on you and everything. And I remember he saying, man, go on with that, homie. Nigga, you got all kind of stuff whacked out on your forearm and all kind of shit, man, go on. And you know, that's what we was doing in our youthful time. The same way he had the turf whacked out. You know what I'm saying? We had his turf whacked out on us as well. So when I get at him like, oh man, look at that, man. Oh man, you something else. He tell me, oh nigga, you something else too, man. Look at yours too. And I ain't gonna lie, homie, we both started laughing at the table, homie. But 89 on up, G stuff, not Ye stuff. And that's the time I ran across U-turn from 6-0 that I heard a lot of the homeboys kind of speaking about. And after that, me and dude wound up kind of cutting it up, trading some hood gangster stories, homie. And that was it, homie. And you know, homie, if you still doing your thing out here, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, stay surviving, homie. With that being said, G stuff, not Ye stuff. And I'm out.